A homemade meal sparks a full-blown family meltdown. I ruined my boyfriend's family dinner by bringing my own food, or at least that's what they've all decided happened. I'm allergic to gluten, dairy, and shellfish. Not sensitive, not it upsets my stomach a bit. Allergic. Hospital-level reactions if things go badly enough. Austin knows this, his mom knows this, his sister knows this. We've been together for a year and we've already had two separate disasters because his family forgot. The first one was his mom's summer barbecue, where she insisted everything was safe, then she casually mentioned she used butter on the corn. I spent the next day with a swollen face and stomach cramps so bad I couldn't stand up straight. The second time was Thanksgiving. His sister proudly announced her pasta dish was gluten-free. It wasn't. I spent 8 hours throwing up in Austin's bathroom while everyone else ate pie. So when his mom invited me to their big dinner last month in Willow Bend, I called ahead. I literally said, "Hey, just a reminder, I'm allergic to gluten, dairy, and shellfish." She laughed it off like I was reminding her of my favorite color. "Don't worry, honey. We'll have plenty for you." I should have known. When we arrived at 6 o'clock, the dining room looked like a spread straight off a magazine cover, but like a magazine specifically designed to kill me. Lasagna dripping with cheese, shrimp scampi glowing in a bowl, garlic bread that was definitely real bread, a salad drowned in creamy dressing and topped with croutons. There was not a single safe thing for me on that table. Austin's mom smiled and said, "Go ahead, make yourself a plate." I looked at Austin. He shrugged like a man trying very hard to stay neutral in a hostage negotiation. I pulled him into the kitchen and whispered, "Did she forget?" He said she probably got busy. So I took out the Tupperware I'd packed, a basic chicken and rice meal I'd made earlier, and sat down. His mom froze mid-sentence, staring at my container like I'd placed a dead rat on the table. "What is that?" she demanded. I told her the truth. I brought my own food since everything here has allergens. Silence. The kind of silence that feels like being wrapped in plastic. Then she said, in the stiffest voice imaginable, "I spent all day cooking and you bring your own food like my cooking isn't good enough." I tried explaining that I physically couldn't eat anything she made. She called me dramatic. His sister chimed in that it was rude to bring my own food. When I pointed out they'd promised safe options, his mom jabbed a finger at the salad and said, "That's safe. Just pick out the croutons." Pick out the croutons from a contaminated bowl. Sure, let me lick a minefield while I'm at it. I ignored them and started eating my chicken and rice. His mom kept muttering about ungrateful girls. His dad kept shooting me weird looks like I'd insulted a national monument. His sister posted an Instagram photo of the dinner table, carefully angled so my Tupperware was visible in the corner. Caption, "When guests don't appreciate home cooking." Austin still said nothing. After dinner, his mom dragged him into the hallway. I could hear her hissing through the walls about how I embarrassed the family and wasn't the right kind of woman for him. She said if I really cared, I'd suck it up and eat the meal, even if it made me a little sick. Austin asked if we could leave. We drove home in total silence. The next day, his sister sent me a long guilt trip manifesto about how I humiliated their mother and how I should have eaten before arriving or waited until after dinner. Apparently, bringing my own food is worse than going into anaphylaxis at their dining table. When I told Austin I wasn't apologizing for avoiding a medical emergency, he sighed and said, "I could have handled it differently." Like how? Sit quietly and starve? Eat crouton-polluted lettuce and gamble with my life? No thanks.